Rant and resolution. This is where I rant and give a resolution. Today I want to talk about bulking, how fast can you gain on a bulk, how fast should you gain on a bulk, and how to stay lean when you're on a bulk. So I'm sure a lot of us, myself included, have gone through bulks where we've had aspirations of looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but we end up looking like the Michelin Man. And that's pretty much due to gaining at a rate that's way too fast for our ability to gain muscle. So when we're in a bulk, how do we actually look like we're lifting plates rather than eating from plates? So I'm sure the majority of people watching this video have the same goal as myself when bulking, and that is to gain the maximum amount of muscle while minimizing fat, or gaining minimal amount of fat while gaining maximum amount of muscle in the shortest amount of time. So we got to realize that there are 4 variables for the natural lifter when coming to gaining weight or gaining muscle, and that is training age, training intensity, protein turnover, and hormone function. Now I'm not going to talk in depth about these, but I'm just making you aware that these are the different variables when it comes to gaining muscle. When it comes to bulking, what you have to realize is that from a physiological standpoint, we have a maximum amount of muscle that we can gain over a period of time, where we pretty much have an unlimited capacity to store fat. And if you've seen my previous video, you realize that the more fat you have, the longer it takes to actually lose that fat, or to gain, or to get to the body fat percentage that you want to get to. So if you have more fat, it's going to take you longer to cut down then when it comes to getting lean or getting shredded. Of course, if you eat a lot, you're going to gain that maximum amount of muscle, but you're also going to gain a lot of fat, and that's not necessarily a good thing. And I wouldn't want to gain a lot of fat personally when I'm bulking. And I've done it before, and it's not a pretty sight. Alright, so I think I've hammered home the message that there's a maximum amount of muscle you can gain, while pretty much an unlimited amount of fat that you can gain. So there is a rate that we should take this weight gain, or we should cap it off at a certain point. So what is that? Well, I'm going to split it into 3 different groups. So newbie or beginner, intermediate, and then advanced. So the longer you've been lifting, the actual less amount of muscle that you can gain as a natural lifter. So if we break it down into years, here's what a beginner, intermediate, and advanced lifter look like. A beginner is somebody who's been going to the gym for 0 to 2 years. An intermediate is somebody who's been going to the gym for 2 to 4 years. And an advanced lifter is somebody who's been going to the gym for 4+ years. Now this is somebody who's been going consistently to the gym. You could be going to the gym for 8+ years, on and off, being inconsistent, and still be in the beginner phase. This is based off people who've been going to the gym for this period of time with a proper progression scheme and workout scheme. So for the sake of this video, I've chosen a 150 pound Mike who wants to go on a bulk, and we're going to look at now how much weight can he gain as a percentage of his body weight per month, and how much weight does that equal then per month gained, or muscle should I say. What is the maximum amount he can gain per month? So we're going to split it again into 3 categories as we already have: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So we'll look at first the beginner stage. So what the studies have shown is that a maximum amount that the average natural lifter can gain is 1 to 1.5% of their total body weight per month. The intermediate can gain 0.5 to 1% per month, and the advanced lifter has a measly 0.25 to 5%, or sorry, 0.5% or a 0.5% per month. So that equates to, for the 150 pound Mike, 1.5 to 2.25 pounds per month if he has less than 2 years training, 0.75 to 1.5 pounds per month if he's between 2 and 4 years of training. And then if Mike is an advanced lifter and he's lifting for more than 4 years, it's all the way down to 0.375 to 0.75 pounds per month. So when you get to this advanced stage, it's really hard to track how much weight you're actually gaining, and you should probably not really focus on gaining weight when you get to this, or when you get to this stage. So, you know, it might not seem like a lot, but if you're gaining for 10 months and you're 150 pound Mike, that's 15 pounds to 22.5 pounds of pure muscle over 10 months, which is a lot. If you go to the butcher's and ask for 1 pound of mince, you'll see how much actually lean mass that is. Of course, there are always going to be genetic freaks who just gain a massive amount of muscle, or perhaps extend the newbie stage beyond 2 years and just gain maybe 2% of the body weight per month. But for the general population and probably the average person watching this, this is a great table to follow. It's something that you can kind of plug your weight into, calculate it out, and then see how much actual muscle you can gain per month. It's something I've been following to keep myself lean while I'm bulking. Of course, in the past I had no idea, and I just try to gain a pound a month, and then at the end of the month I realized, whoa, I'm getting kind of fat. So if you want to stay lean, follow this table and realize that if you're actually in this bracket and you're gaining at a rate which is encompassed in here, then you're on the right track and you're actually doing the right thing, and there's no point in trying to push it any further than that. That's my rant and resolution. Don't be foolish and go on that dreamer bulk. Two things I see missing in people's programs are time and patience. So be patient, stick within the guidelines, and you'll get to your swole destination while still staying lean. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace out.